What's up, people? This is Dave 10 Eagle coming at you with a video. Today we'll be talking about the divisional round in NFC. We're talking about Seahawks versus the Falcons. And the first thing we're talking about is the Seahawks. Now, last week Seahawks, happened. They won last week against the Redskins. They beat RG3 and them. That defense played pretty good, but they played pretty good. They only held them to 14 points. Russell Wilson was, he was alright that game, but the outstanding player was Marshawn Lynch. He had a big game, so the Falcons gonna have to watch out for Marshawn Lynch on offense. Talking about the offense here, Falcons gonna have to watch out for Marshawn Lynch. Russell Wilson, and that's it on offense. Russell Wilson makes good decisions. Last week, I didn't think he had no picks. He was pretty good on his decision making. His accuracy was a little bit okay. It was his first playoff game, so yeah. All right, Seattle's defense. Okay, Seattle defense last week, they did pretty good. They held the Redskins to 14 points. I think they got 2 or 3 sacks. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think they got 2 or 3 sacks last week, and they did a pretty good job on RG3. Because I think they did a good job because he was hurt, in my opinion. Because first 2 drives, he was doing his thing, but then when he got hurt, he wasn't the same. So yeah, the key players they need to watch, Falcons need to watch out for are Bruce Irvin, which I think he's their second sack leader. Richard Shermer, he's their interception leader. Browner, Earl Thomas. And Chris Clemens is hurt right now, so I think he's not playing in this game. So those are the key players. All right, now we're gonna move on to the Falcons. All right, on the Falcons offense, as we know, the Falcons, they are 0-3 in the playoffs. Now, every team that went against them have went to the playoffs. Not went to the playoffs, but went to the Super Bowl. But 2 of them have won the Super Bowl. Their weapons are Julio Jones, he's physical, he's fast, and he goes up and get the ball. Roddy White, he's the same thing. He's physical, but he's not as fast. He's a good route runner. He has hands, and Julio has hands too. Tony Gonzalez can do everything. He can. Roddy White can block too. Tony Gonzalez, he can block. He's a good, excellent route runner. He has excellent hands. He's a mismatch for linebackers and safeties. What else? He's good on third down. And from Turner, he's more of a power back. He runs over people. He's not really a type of back that catches the ball, and the X factor for me is Ja'Quarius Waters. He's an alright runner, but he's really good in catching the ball out of the backfield. He's more like a Darren Sproles type of back. This is just where the Falcons offense. Alright, the Falcons defense. Alright, the Falcons defense. Falcons defense, I think they lead the league in turnovers, and the players they need to watch out. Seahawks need to watch out for is what's his name? Asante Samuel. He's a ball hawk. He's always around the ball, pick it off. They also need to watch out for Thomas Deku. I think he has like 5 or 6 picks this year. You know, he's been around the ball this year. They also need to watch out for Witherspoon. You know, he's a good tackler. He's really tough in the run. Abraham, you know, he can get to the quarterback. Troy Berman, he's more of like the X Factor guy. He's the type of guy that can get to the quarterback, or they'll drop him in coverage sometimes. And another person on the line, Jonathan Babineau, you know, he's a defensive tackle. You know, he's a pretty good pass rusher. You know, he can get to the quarterback. And that's basically it. Next is my pick. And I pick the Seattle Seahawks. The reason I picked Seattle Seahawks because I think that defense is gonna shut down that offense. Yeah, I think they're gonna get to Matt Ryan, and that's gonna start him. I still think they're gonna go 0-4. You know, I just can't see the Falcons winning. You know, I think they're gonna get to the quarterback, and I think that Shermer and Browner gonna shut down their two best wide receivers, and Tony Gonzalez gonna have a big day. But I just can't see it. It's just I just don't have enough faith in that. You know, just don't have enough faith in that Falcons offense. I mean, not the Falcons offense, the Falcons defense. You know, first they got to start Marshawn Lynch, which I think they can't do. And then if they don't stop Marshawn Lynch, then they can't stop Russell Wilson with the play action. You know. My prediction scores is gonna be I'll say 14-21. Alright, peace.